I was about to lag my ass off now. Fucking guy gonna say something or what? Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back cage yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, name, I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back cage yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back cage yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You want to see what a 40-degree morning in Naples does? Watch this. Every single one of these fell right out of the trees last night, solid as a rock. That ain't a load, that's a gold rush. You want to see what
A spy would make a small hole in the fly of his jeans, then place a tiny F-21 camera inside. Then he would wear a special belt with small perforations on top, hiding the camera from a naked eye. This allowed the agents to take pictures of their targets using a secret button hidden in their sleeve.
April. Holy shit.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in.
It's a bad day to be from Baton Rouge.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 48 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now it's Fields. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Highsmith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a team.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Let's go. 19 left. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
They'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we, talking to him in the car. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Rams, nothing. Younghoe set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Shoves him aside. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
551, 12 go.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
And they're using him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here we go.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. All right.
Option play, they'll run with Williams. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Extend.
Now Fields. That one taken in by Burton. They give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's Fields. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays and give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play When you talk about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Back to 60, back to 60.
On play action, they'll throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Okay, ready? Ready?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Quick throw to Olave.
The screen pass. Complete to a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and 9 here.
Go!
They'll set up a throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
Ready? Ready, ready?
A quick throw out wide caught by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Now 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Warriors, gotta be lying. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion, 18 Pioneer.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain an 11-point spread. So listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They're all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go, tonight.
Fields. Open man right side is Sharp. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
331. Go.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. And the Rams at 3-4 on the year coming into play. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
He'll drop this down to Williams. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up
2.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. 319, just attack. Right.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. They hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
319,
They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. To throw is Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
what I went for on 4th and 4 on his side of the field, what they're allowed to do.
Nifty move. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Saints take over first and 10. At their own
Should I get him? It's supposed to be realistic.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go now.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Room past the 35. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop chart, talking only they do. I've been dealing with my karmas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like
Young Wayne Koo is set to kick off.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
So I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Easy, easy. There you go. Delta. Green 19, go.
Back to throw, Fields. Walford's got it, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Going for Burton, and he's got it.
He's gonna leave. What are we doing? What are we doing?
And the Rams have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention to this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did.
14. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score has got a major impact on this game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Buffalo 18. Bronco.
He'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a fourth down and short situation. But I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the RPO, he completes it. So a stop for no gain. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He completes it to Olave. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. A very solid gain of 27. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now they'll change things around before the snap. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll get forward for 3 down the 16-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half, seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Second down and 6 now.
Let's go now.
Shaheed going to go in motion. 2nd and 6. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
How is he getting offensive pass interference if he's blocking?
Here we go, son. Green 19, can I see that? Hey, K. Right.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And at his size, he's a smaller back. He can get into football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him in a bit where all the big boys are, you know, make him make some
pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. On the option right is Fields. Well, he is out of bounds, but now before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 24, Fields. And Sharp calls it in. Touchdown! DJ Shark, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams have regained the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Saints 21. Joshua Carney to kick.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. Their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
First down, New Orleans.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down, Saints.
They go play action here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on first and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Koo now for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Saints 28, Rams 24. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And this will be caught at the 30. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Rams 31, Saints 28.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Saints take over first and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Slot man moves right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Nate Hobbs there to bring him down. Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pat the 60, pat the 60, go!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Should just took off. That's going to be a fucking fine.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. 43 yards rushing for him now in the early game.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move to James.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, son. 319, good set. Right.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Stay away from
I know
that.
you're thinking it, but I'll just go ahead and say it to give you an idea of how sharp he's been in this game. Just his 2nd incompletion, and we're in the 4th quarter.
He has been locked in, laser-focused all throughout this one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and he's helped from his receivers as well. They also are locked in.
Yeah, the drops have been at a bare minimum. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
But they didn't accomplish. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time.
I think now.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams will add to their 4th quarter lead.
An extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And bounds finally, but not before getting it running across the 50 inside the 25.
There's no doubt playing that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Don't do it, dude.
Rams are going to have it here just past the 25. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's going to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 222, 222. Is that all right?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made at about the 38. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go.
Off play action, Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
And that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains.
A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Don't jump. Ready? 319. Can I see that? Right.
Brought in by Walford, right side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Good. 319, can I see that? All right.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, 19.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making